Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword. Last time we were trying to paint this key facsimile, which I think we have to use this, but I don't think he's going to let us use the paint, I don't think. But let's have a go, let's have a chat with him. I don't know, again, I didn't look at the last one.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I made this key out of plaster.
Australing? How clever! How pointless.
Okay.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Good for you.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do. Okay.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I think I can't. Can I? I can't even leave at this point. So, looking at the save. So the save games for this, if I restore, 83%. So I think we're quite close to finishing. So I suspect that we're going to finish the game this session. So let's just try and get through. I
Hey,
say
you.
through.
Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Okay, that looks like it might be interesting. Now I can't go anywhere else. Let's pop down here. I don't think you're particularly useful. I assume I have to swap the keys with you. Oh, I get the key off you and then I switch keys. So I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't have the key. So no, I need to. I think I've already been in there and picked up the item. Well, picked up the items I have. I was gonna say maybe I switched to Nico, but I think that's a modern invention. The Nico taking on every so often. Click.
Hi again.
What is it?
No. Don't want to show him the key.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So I can't do anything. That's the thermostat, isn't it?
I turned the heating off. As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
What? Why does he put the gloves on? What did that achieve? I don't know. What did I do?
Hi again.
What is it?
No, I don't want the toilet. I don't want anything there. I don't think I.
No.
And
Maybe not.
yeah, I didn't think you'd say. I didn't think
Talk
I'd
to you later.
use that with
Au
anything.
revoir, monsieur.
I can't go through there. And I've given him back the key, and I don't think there was anything in there anyway. Okay, let's try calling. What? I don't know what's gonna happen.
Killer!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm
Hi,
gonna.
it's me again.
What now?
I don't know. There's a phone call for you.
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her unk.
That's. What have you done, George? What have you done to Nico? You fiend. And somehow my hand is not covered in paint.
A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster.
Right.
A well-used...
Okay.
There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guess.
Okay, so I can't do anything there. Can I use the chain with it or something? I was wondering if I could grab something with it, or maybe hook something. No, okay. Poor Nico.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Okay. I assume that's because I've done everything I need to do there? Okay, so the wheelbarrow is not really anything. I need to go into the toilet, I think. Because I think I need to dry the key first.
Hi again.
What is it?
And I think there was a blow dry there.
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Right, so we go back.
The door was locked.
Yes! Oh, yes, I forget that. I need to do that. My apologies once again. So, what do you mean? What do you mean not the dryer?
I didn't need to use the soap again.
Yeah, but I want.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Do I need to dry it? It felt. Ah! I assume that's why we put the glasses on. The made him
On
put-
the key ring was a big old key that looked like it might fit the excavation door.
So that's yeah. We gave him that key. What was the excavation? There we
Hi
go.
again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Because he's got the gloves. I see.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
How do I get him out then?
I'd turned the thermostat all the way down. It was getting pretty chilly. The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
How do I get rid of you then? So I assume it
I
won't.
couldn't get to the door while the guard was there.
Exactly. So how do I get rid of you? Maybe I have to go back up to the painter. Or maybe Nico can give me advice.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Okay. Okay. That works. Why didn't I stand over here? Why am I out here? I want to be down there.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Oh dear. Is the guard going to get thumped?
Hey, you. It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Pah, don't pah me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Ooh.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
That's why I was questioning you coming up here in the first place, but whatever. The key. There's the 3 faces.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
At least not yet, I suppose. And down. Oh.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Oh, it's one of those mirror things, isn't it? I don't think I've got a shiny chalice. Hey!
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice.
Woo!
Image of a church.
Oh, is that the one at Montfaucon? That might be. How do I get out of this now? Back in Nico's apartment. I didn't even look
I
at the other
found
things.
out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
That doesn't narrow it down. It really doesn't.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
I don't know if this is helpful.
There's a woman, but
Yeah, it's all this stuff again, isn't it?
the night through my...
Yeah, there's nothing new. So I
There's a
assume...
gap between them. There's a guy working...
Loom. Okay.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, George.
Right. Let's take it back. A few hours later... I assume that happens every time. And by assume, I mean hope. Let's talk to him. May as well. I'm back! Hello.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Okay, how is she?
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Uh-oh. That sounds bad.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
Yay!
Catch you later, Lopez.
Interesting thought.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Interesting. I think that's going to be the next bit of puzzle. Connected to this wee bit. Maybe
The
they were
main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
maybe they weren't taken by the Inquisition, but by the Templars. Hello.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the De Vasconcellos are cursed.
The chalice.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcellos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
Indeed.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest. I'll have a look around if that's okay.
Oh, do I?
My home
All right.
is your home.
What?
I shall remain here.
Hang on. Why didn't she have a... Surely someone would have a Bible in. I mean, this is...
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Okay. Right. I know that's where the dogs are. But surely... someone in Spain would have a Bible that I could look up. That we could look up the references. Oh well. To France again. France and back again. France and back again. An idiot's...
It was the driveway down
An
to the
idiot's
main
tale,
road.
boy.
I didn't want to leave just yet, though.
Why not? We need to get the Bible passages. Oh, do we not need the Bible passages then? Maybe having the mirror is going to help us then. Yeah, through. In.
George Stobart, grave robber. No, I don't think so. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
Right, so if we close that... Or did we... I can't remember if we opened it, quite frankly.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff.
No, we closed
Feeling
this.
like an idiot, I put it down again.
No! Close the window. Ah! Okay. I don't need to go to France to... See? Silly game. I didn't recall there being a Bible there, but... Hooray!